This will be episode 79, cycle 1302 and onward. Hopefully, we can finish the industrial cooler. That's the hope. We might be able to do it. It really just depends on how much water we can fill with the system, make sure that all of the gases are removed, and then I have to send over all the petroleum. That's probably the hard part. We have the power to be able to do it, but I don't know how long it will take to send over that petroleum. I'm pretty sure that the base's primary core cooling might hit 240 tonight. 240 degrees centigrade. Maybe. I'm hoping we do, because then it will mean that we're very close to getting the nuclear reactor in. If not, then it will probably be another day. It might be cycle or episode 80 before we can actually start working on that. I want to start it when we get 200, though. I can build the entire thing beforehand. I want to start it at that. That's when we turn it on. Right now we're at 252. 251. Over here we're at 224, but I'm only transferring between one tile right now. I probably should clean this up and expand it so that we can remove more heat. But first of all, let's do our normal priority check. Make sure all the planets are loaded, so nothing explodes. Tiles disappear on me. Looking at you. Go button. It's fine. I do need to send more water. It's actually going relatively smoothly. I do feel like I always need to add an input into these things instead of the other way around, but like, screw it. Aqua can handle it. Freeze. This is now done. 15. 40 o'clock. Forward. Good. Yeah, our fridge is now fully operational, and I don't think about it. Thing I need to worry about, obviously, power grid. Maximize that. We'll be needing to get this thing fully kitted. Pretty good. Only 180. Need this at, I need 1,000, 1,000. 1,000 kilograms on the bottom, 182 on the top. Coming up. Definitely need to get the main power grid going before we can do anything. We will definitely have breakage at this point. Especially if I connect this primary system up to the actual main power grid. That would be bad. But we're not going to do that yet until I can actually isolate the grid system. We probably won't make an industrial brick on this planet. Even though we probably could, we have enough materials to do it. And we have infinite iron. Or not iron, but infinite gold and cobalt. We're fine. So I could easily probably do it. The only issue is we don't have enough obsidian. I do it. I'm still worried about over here. Running a bunch of granite. Just running what I can get my hands on. I obviously built the industrial brick before we actually cleared out the entire core. So there's that. Why not? How are you having stress events again? Why are you having... expect mess hall is no longer being considered. That would explain his issue. It's only him, though. Huh. Where are you having a problem? Good news is I can rectify this issue. Vinard, come up here to the park real quick. There you go, bud. Max alert for that, please. On dupes, straight up. Forgot that that was still part of the action. There we go. Major reserve plus. Only last a little while. But it should keep him going for a while. Hopefully. Assume we are out of sand again. Sand again. Okay, first things first. You. Ethanol in other places. We're at 108. Okay. Filtration medium. Cola. There we go. Okay. Good. Let me just do one check. Only had one successful payload. And many over here. Okay, back to being a great haul, so we are okay. Equal. Is our dude here. I do start for some more water producers. Set up a system that forces these guys to actually operate in such a way that would allow that to happen. Temperature in there, 70. Scalding. And gate. Set up. I'll just use this. Fine. I know it's hot dupes. Technically, this is the cooler one, I think. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, it's out. As duly noted. You guys do need to hurry up. This one is safe, this one is... Reinhard. Move there. It is 0.2 below the threshold. Still taking. Move it, bud. Now I need to this. Actually, do I want this as an AND gate so I can go in OR gate? Alternate. You know what? I'll do it. Oh, Vinard. Alright. You're not allowed to go through that door. Everyone else can. You, on the other hand. Working. And we need 8. Send some gold through. Continue to use copper here. Baby, move your butt. Okay. That should ramp up our water production a bit. The only real issue is I do need to actually add a tank. The question I continue to have is where would I put it? And originally I was thinking I was going to put it here. Then I could just line it up like this. Next up. Go that way. Really easy for it to up. Still need to connect it. Need to make it out of steel so that way I can survive in here. Atmos sensor. Still need to send more gold for yet another steam turbine. No, 149 kilograms. That's actually. The biggest problem, obviously, is we can't get rid of our CO2 fast enough when I'm running full tilt. Not in the same way, anyway. Another bad news is the water is way too dang hot. Now, let's check our punch quick. Oh, glass. Anyone's gonna beat that. Allergies. Heck no. Anemic. Hassan, you got screwed. I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness, no. And interior decorator. Get your minutes though, pacifist. Hurt. If I had gotten you earlier, I would have taken you. We'll take the glass over here. Because we will eventually make it into space. Obviously I have to send a bunch of people over and really build this out. Truth, I really just kind of not start replacing this entire system here. Here and up in the city. Okay, back up there. Everyone's else. Burn, what is your problem? You're at 17. Hold air launch. Warm. Okay, one moment. Assuming the slopping wet problem from when they're going in to get the only thing I can think of. Not really that big of an issue. You are also doing a lot of construction here, so it's probably that. The other the miserable experience that is that room without suits, obviously. Fixing up the rest of this. How much you can use I think it's high time that I get most of this problem. You guys actually finished this? You did! Thank you, Dibs. Okay. First things first. Time that we finally seal this. All of that needs to be built first. That way they have access to all the resources straight up. Oh. Yuki, did you get your stuff in and then run away? Did. Get a little toasty. I know it's hot. Oops. Good. Stay where it's safe. Run, Yuki, run. Oh, you got a little bit toasty. Oh, and run a little bit better. Okay, good. Got crushed. That again. Technically speaking, I could just pump the CO2 into it. carbon scrubber and convert it all into polluted water, but a little bit more of a pain in the butt. So we'll be adding liquid locks to the tap up here. Probably all the way back here. And then we'll be pouring in a lot of water right here. Steam turbining the entire thing. We're draining all of the magma from the side. It's gonna be a lot of work. But also, we're severing from here. Also, probably have to build across this way, down, over, and connect these guys onto the same grid system. I know you're hungry, but you gotta get this done. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. I may need to insulate this pipe. Oh, I don't. That's not I may. I will have to insulate this pipe. Just not yet, I don't think. We have about 79 to 75 degrees roughly coming out. Which isn't great. Good news is we are pretty much fully cooling the base now. I could probably lower the ethanol. We'll keep slowly beating on up until eventually it's done. I could move this thing over a bit and then add a connection node to it so that it would run a little bit better. Something such as this. Yeah, this will run better. Yuki, you still haven't fully healed yet. Eh, whatever. You should be able to handle yourself. I trust you. To some degree. I don't trust my current dupes, though. It's taken a while to get this done. I'm good to go? There's one suit out right now. Ray's sleeping down here. Okay, Frey's on that one. Spoon, can you get over here and help me with this? Or are you locked out right now? I think I had to lock you out at some point. Yep. Proton just getting his cuisine leveled up. He's almost level 8. Nope, someone needs to go take a piss. Come on, guys, hurry up. You're almost done. Okay, good. So that should automatically fill the entire thing, so I don't have to worry about it. Okay. It is unreachable. I guess because of this. Got a drywall segment there. Okay, and fine now. How much radiation is this actually being hit with now? I probably need to get rid of the water on top of it. 19 rads. Yep, we need to clean that up. And I also need to apply this here. Make sure everything else is connected. Yes, it is. Okay, good. So this will be severed here. Yeah, the dips should be able to come down here and come up and around. So this door will prevent them from actually progressing. Like all the oxalate that got produced by all the puffs. I need them to build this. And then I can connect this. Obviously, we still kind of need to not go this way, for the most part. I still got to remove all of the polluted dirt. And then clean up all of the excess polluted oxygen. Go. Once that's sealed in, and I really just need to vent all of this and we'll be fine. finally start working on our fish tank. Without needing suits, of course. Like, finally, I can actually build the base out the way it was meant to be. I will still obviously have to link back, like, this way, using only suits, and keep this area isolated so that way they don't, you know, double over. But right now it's looking pretty good. That's 6,000, 1,055. That's our entire water sewage system, our fridge, and our cuisine all on one grid. Oxygen is on one grid, but it is also linked up with the base cooling, food production, and our basic industrial systems. Biggest problem, obviously, is everything down here needs to be connected up with its own independent grid, which will be connected on this line. Yeah. This is the line that actually needs to go all the way down here and connect everyone up. Oh, station. Yuki? Why? Go get food. Alright. Leave and be nice. We'll upgrade everything to plastic. Even the bathrooms. Everything gets the plastic treatment. Because it's one of the best things you can do. This will be producing excess CO2. Should be able to handle most of it. And carbon skimmer can... Sorry. Yeah. The carbon skimmer. Not skimmer. Blech. Should be able to handle it. Okay. Who doesn't have a suit? There's your cactuses here. Yeah, cactus. What's your suit? I'm still going up. Alright, go have a moment in the park, would you? Reynard? Why did you not eat in the... Swear, dupes. What are you doing? I actively gave you a mess hall for a reason. Come on. Alright, I'm gonna make everything faster. Because you guys apparently are having a hard time getting around that base. Although like all my other bases are doing fine so far. That's what I'm worried about, but it needs steel. Like, I can't progress this without steel, so there's nothing I can do there. The rest of this is actually perfectly fine. Need to build cooling for the refinement, but everything else is fully functioning. There's that. Start sending excess water through the system. That would be able to handle most of... Well, actually, I'm pretty sure we have enough water. I'm very, very certain we have enough water. These guys I'm a little worried about because we're now switching them over to an actual power spine system, which is hugely beneficial. Won't be needing this anymore. We're going to repurpose all those resources. Actually, Let's just keep it low. A little bit easier to work with. Oops, if you wouldn't mind getting this done, that would be great. Also high priority that. Slime lungs, that's fine. The Drecos got stuck. Of course they did. When am I not surprised that Drecos getting stuck on stuff? Like, wait a minute. I need those. Drecos, why? Why do you do this to me? We're getting there. It's gonna be a little bit, but we're getting there. Power grid still having issues. That's perfectly reasonable. It's only the cooling system of the base is actually completely depowered at this point, just to reduce on the amount of actual consumption of needs and requirements while also getting their athletics up. Most of it is already completely automated that needs to be, and then just the fridge, which barely needs any real cooling. It does need cooling, but limited. And the base cooling, which is just, well, it's 2 dupes and wheels. Biggest issue right now is getting enough ethanol to actually fill the pipe. I mean, a lot of CO2 production for a little bit. Actually, I needed to check if we've been getting any sand. Yes, we have. Hooray! Good, 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 good. We're having another high stress event. Pretty sure it's probably Vineyard because I'm forcing people to do a lot more work. Oh, Vern and them are going down still. Good. I sped up their ability to get around the base, so them getting to food is faster now. I still have to figure out a way to get the fiber back to base. Talon will probably be shipping fiber and... yeah, we're definitely going to be shipping fiber and petroleum around. I don't want to waste my iron for this, but on the other hand, I think we're kind of limited by that. I want to put it... do I want to put it right here? I guess we could, actually. Outside it. It's hot. Almost too hot in there. I'm still thinking that we don't use this entrance. I finally just seal it off proper. Yeah. Let's do that. I can reduce the amount of temperature that we're actually bleeding here. And eventually this base will actually get moved. I will be bringing portions of it down here. And then obviously the petroleum boiler is here. I'm probably going to build a... I guess boiler here. I've been thinking maybe I could do it here, but then like... I kind of want to keep the base high up for the living quarters zone. Just for safety purposes. I'm like... petroleum boiler could pretty much just fit right here. Or well, right here. Or, yeah. Here for the petroleum boiler. Output comes down here. Sour gas boiler here. Geothermal setup here. Any excess energy that's needed to be imparted between the two can be done so. It won't really be needed, but we might be able to actually do some stuff with it. This all needs to be converted into supercoolant with ethanol. And then I also need to actually just fully set this up proper. This works for now. Obviously we had a lot of breakage to get things going, but once it was all done, we were good to go. I should get them rolling on that, and that should hopefully stabilize the temperatures in there. There's no temperature transfer from this in, or here in. The temperature transfers... I got nothing. It's literally just the water sieve and up here that's been transferring temperature between everything. For better or for worse. Oh, that should actually start lowering its temperature. I don't think we'll have to worry about that anymore. I like my base being nice and green. Also, dupes, please empty the storage. That would be best. Oh, we're out of plastic now. Damn. I hoped it would last a little longer. Let's bring the other resources over. That way I can filter it into the poke shells and let them deal with it. Oh, it's so nice seeing a little bit of barbecue. We don't have anything that actually produces barbecue at the moment, but we'll get there. Yupaku. Got it. How's Flip Helen doing? I can save that plastic for later. Yep. Increase the overall efficiency of the tubes quite a bit, allowing them to move around a lot more. I really need to ship in more water though. How hot's this water at the moment? Not the worst thing in the world. Now that is hot water. 56.8 versus 94 because it's all coming in from there. Toilet water is at 6? Wait, what? Oh, yeah, because it's all coming in from the cooling. Oh, it makes sense. I always find it funny, the differences in temperature range. Should really look into cooling down this whole system. And again, the entire base is fully cooled down anyway to a pretty reasonable level. We are getting some hot spikes over here in the corner now that we've fully insulated everything. That's really about it. It's all isolated, so I don't need to worry about it. Oh, pay! And she gets screwed again. Game! Why? Sorry. Printing pod! Why? I keep wanting a pay for a standard playthrough. We can't get a good one. Yokel automatically removes her from the running. Loud Sleeper also removes her from the running. Ren comes with diver's lungs, which is nice, but they're building impaired. Research ranching supplying. Not the worst thing, but not great. May, 5 husbandry, nice. Cuisine 3, pretty good. Caregiver though, but biohazardous. Not really great. I'll take the ice. I'll take it here because it's water. Because why not? 4 tiles of water. That's it. I do need to grab a bunch of ice and just bring it down to water. Maybe we can put it into the system. To be honest, I should probably just add a automatic dispenser like right here and just drop the ice in myself. There's a lot of CO2 going on in there. Good enough for a little bit. Let the whole system kind of go down. Where is it? Food is decayed. Hopefully. No! Dupes. Don't let these go to waste. Damn it. It's too far for them to reach in one go. I'd have to automate the entire process for this. I really need to add more water to the system. Yeah, let's get all this water and just pump it in there. I was planning on that before. Okay, Robo-Arm, you handle that. Be sure they grab the rest of the slime for the time being. I actually keep forgetting I can actually do this, can't I? Nope. I gotta like put it right up there. Wanted to do something like that. Yep, let's high priority that. Nope, I need to go to the bathroom. Okay, dupes, you need to hurry this up, then you can do that. Okay. You know what? I'm also going to leave that alone so it doesn't slow them down. Come on, hurry it up, hurry it up, hurry it up. There you go. In the bathroom. Roto, you can handle it. Everyone else needs bathroom duty now. Go, 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 go. Nope. There you go. Bathroom now, dupe. Oh, Frey's also full bladder here. Oh, Frey, bathroom, run, run. No slanking. No slanking. Temperatures aren't actually falling. That's a good sign. Tell me they made it? Okay, thank goodness. Please tell me they made it. No pissing in your suit. I repeat, no pissing in your suit. Okay, good. You're refilling the water situation. I was actually getting very worried about that. Wait a minute. It's having issues with the CO2 that we just produced. Yeah, it's kind of expected. There now. There. That was what was going on. Okay. And it's still having a horrible time, but at least it's slightly better. I'll maximize priority on this, so we can keep the dupes moving. I will need to vent all of this eventually. There we go. Gas-wise, we're doing okay. Definitely need to clean up all that CO2 with the skimmer, though. 17.4 tons. Pretty sure almost all the radiation we're getting exposed to here is just killing everything, so I think we're doing okay. Nope, looking pretty good. Food's still heavily positive, so we're doing pretty good there. Power-wise, I need to connect this up to everything down here. That needs to be connected there. And this needs to be severed right here. To be honest, I could probably keep that there and then just keep this one little piece connected. Yeah. There we go. That's the piece that doesn't need to be actually connected to it. Or do I want it here? You know what? No. This way I can just keep the entire construction here, and we'll build out here, and this will be connected to the primary grid. The big downside, though, is that I'll have to input power from this side into this system. So this will all be self-powering for the most part. And this power grid is the one that needs to be connected to everything else. This is 1,710. It's gonna get worse when I add the other one. The entire grid does need to be reconnected right here. Primary power spine may actually need to be rejigged from here down at some point. But I won't be building the base any lower than this line right here. Obviously we have our exit below it, but everything else must be built from here up. Like so. Any primary power producers will be directly connected into the heavy lot line. This heavy lot line will go straight down through here. I may actually even connect it on up to these at some point, just to extract the excess power from them. So I can consolidate all the excess power that's being produced by the volcanoes, because these things are, well, they're really nice. They're almost completely self-powering. Almost. Not self-cooling, but they're almost self-powered, which is quite good. I should be able to handle that for them. Hey, you guys over here in Butalin. Temperatures 7. Still hot from this stuff coming in. Yep. I will probably add a cooling loop in here eventually. These plants need 35 degrees. Yeah, so should probably just cool in here. Most of the produce is in here. These guys, not so much. Like, these guys have a little bit, but really it's just in here. So the big giveaway would be to add an actual cooling loop in here. The big question is, where do I want to put the cooling loop connection point? Probably down here, and then connect it into the primary power spine. Eventually this entire spine is just going to get done. That one. That. Protective heavy watt. There we go. That all needs to be set for a 9. Okay, so the primary spine of the base is over here. Primary actual functionality inside the base is over here with our industrial box on the side. Should all work out okay. All excess power will be generated from all of our subsystems, including the geopower. We'll go straight across over here and connect straight into the actual spine. And then this will pretty much run us for the rest of eternity. Also, I'll probably need to condense the methane and then use the methane as an external power source for other planets. Well, if we, well, not if, when we get to a sour gas boiler. The excess methane that will get produced will probably need to be frozen into a solid state and then shipped off to other planets. That would dramatically improve overall power production on all planets for all industrial needs. What's your temperature now? Wow, you go all the way down to freaking 88.5. Yeah, I don't know how this thing is self-cooling. I'm assuming it's diagonally self-cooling, and then the material that is off-gassing from the CO2 is what's cooling it down. But I have no idea how it's actually pulling it off. It's confusing me greatly. I feel like it's overtly cooling. $247. It's getting close. The bee's doing. Temperature is down to negatives again. Good. Temperature over here is still stabilized at around 38. $18.6. Good. Oh no, Angry Bear got stabbed at some point. Bear. Let's get to the med bay. Go. Also, who is currently here that can have this? Not Yuki, not Vinards. Would eat. Yeah, Squiggly Potatoes, I don't think is here. No. Hub's on another planet as well. I don't think Neo's here either. No, Neo is not. Oh, they're here for when people can make their way back. I really need this into more sand. I know you're having a horrible time. This is fine. For now. I'm pretty sure all the other germs have been eradicated due to radiation and other sources. Yes, it has. Okay, good. Yes, the fish tank does need to get done. It's been a while since I've made one of these, as I said before on the last episode. And we'll just kind of fly over the seat of our pants. Remember correctly, it should be fine to put one here, and it shouldn't be able to grab that corner. I think. And I will need to add more water, regular water, into this tank. We'll add it from there. Fish feeder can actually attach right there. Yeah. Need the water level to be like this, down, and then I need a little water up here, so that way the fish will go that way. And then the actual fish tank where we technically kill them will be up here. You can either put it over here or up there, and I normally prefer to just stick it above it. It won't be in line with the kitchen though. The tank will be in line with the kitchen, not the killing chamber. Or, well, technically the tiny chamber, I should say. It's not really a killing chamber, it's a tiny, very, very tiny chamber. I could allow a Pip to plant a buddy bud there. Most of this is abyssalite, so can't really do much with that. Oh, you're dormant? How long? 51 cycles. Oh, dang. How about you? Oh, you're completely active. That's fine. Next dormancy, 3.4 cycles. It's also fine. Downside, I will need to run the wheel. 196. Well, we're almost there. Once this is all filled in, we'll remove this liquid vent. We'll put another ladder there to remove the excess materials. And we should be good to go. Actually, I think they can just reach it anyway, so yeah, that should be fine. Soon. So I do need to attach to that. I have to pre-plan connecting this to this. We needed to be fully insulated, so I don't have to think about it. Because obviously the biggest problem that we're going to have is transferring the materials from the volcanoes into the system. And I need all of this as insulated as I can possibly get it. Or there's no temperature transfer between the stuff on the lines and the surrounding environment. There will be a little bit here and there, but it should be okay. Yeah, still have to add that. And yes, this thing is insane, and then it will be huge. That's the problem. The sheer amount of cooling that is required to run this entire system is kind of nutty. Because again, this one aqua tuner is cooling both of these systems and will probably also be used. Oh, it'll be cooling this system, these two cobalt volcanoes, this cobalt volcano, and may also be required for this one. These two are cooling left and right of the industrial cooler. Again, we're dealing with, 2,626 and 2,226.9. Thankfully, not much energy out of these. A lot out of the two cobalts. So, the cobalts will obviously be the problem and why it requires such a massive cooling system. And this is all cooled by this setup, so both of these are completely independent. And then if I need an actual cooling loop over here for anything else, it's this box right here. That's the contingency. We probably will need it, and I will probably need it for my natural gas generation setup, which will just be a small industrial box up here. And then also we may need the cooling loop from down here to handle the copper volcano. Still debating about which one. I feel like this one's going to go over text already, so probably this one. I don't know what we'll do with the hot polluted oxygen vent. It can probably handle itself in a enclosed environment. That should be fine. And again, we also have hydrogen vent, just kind of sitting in the middle of the base, but not really doing anything, so there's that. We'll figure out something to do with it later. Okay, cool. So that's all done there. This one will need to be save only, allow manual use. Read fiber. I will pre-build that for when we can actually utilize it. I think we pretty much stripped the entire planet. I think it's time we finally add some insulated pipes along most of this. Construction. Yep. Okay, for Palin, how are we doing? CO2 levels are falling. Stabilized. Quite sure I can't really pump this out safely. Yeah. Guess I could just mini pump it. I do feel like I need to actually upgrade all my wires. I keep looking at it and it's like, oh, it's such a mess. There. We have lots of free floating blobs in there. I need to turn that back on. We really gotta get that sorted. So all of that has been converted up. I probably need to figure out a way to cool down obsidian so I can send it over to start work. That's actually something I also need to look into. Because right now, well, not almost, I'm 90% sure all of our obsidian is, remnants of it is down here in this smoldering hot hellhole at 256 degrees. Oh boy. That's not great. The temperature's looking 52. Still negative. As long as it's negative, we're okay. Ooh, omelets or grapefruit preserve. Mmm. Well, for gourmets, they're off my list. Omelets looking pretty good. On that end. Could spawn it over in Fapalin, but it's like, they'll be fine. I'm pretty sure they'll be fine. I really need to remove the CO2 from in here. The downside is I'm definitely going to destroy whatever goes in here. Alright, that takes priority. Right. Almost emptied out. I know there's CO2 pretty much everywhere, guys. Fine. Alright. Cancel that. On dupes. Come on, dupes, you can do it. Come on. And yes, I do know that that doesn't actually apply properly, so that's fine. Really need to do. is... Okay, they did move it. Do we not have any copper laying around? Not ore. Just copper in general. There's gotta be some copper ore laying around. That one, but we're not taking that. No, we really don't need the space heater anymore. Everything's kind of ironed itself out. We need to add that though. Repurpose that, guys. Go from there after that. Come on, dupes, hurry it up. I need the CO2 out of there. Come on. Come on. Fighting with me the whole way. Hey, Brother Bunny. Welcome back. Okay, there we go. So that vent is 100% going to break. Perfectly fine. I noticed. Welcome back. You missed quite a bit. Your dupe is doing just fine, thankfully. I'm just doing some basic run checks real quick. And it's still hot. Obviously bringing hot materials in still causes problems. As expected. They are. Rested, right. I know. Sun nymph, no. Yeah, your dupe's doing just okay. He's still my rocket pilot. He went for the pink spandex suit when it spawned in, and I still don't know why. I tried to get him to swap suits, but then he just never did, and I said, okay, fine, fuck it. Skill-wise, looking pretty good. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, here's your skills. 16 piloting, 9 construction, 5 excavation, 20 in machinery, maxed out athletics at 24, 11 in science, 9 cuisine, 1 medicine, 4 strength, 3 creativity, 1 agricultural, and 0 husbandry. Because I haven't actually needed him to do anything yet for any of that. But he is definitely a speedy dupe. Wire out of my headset and need a new headset. Ah, gotcha. I know, I'm currently rejigging the primary power spine over here. Separating out these grids. 1,065. That one's still 5,000. That's still a bit much. Still a bit too much for my taste. I'm just glad that the base cooling runs off of one battery and one actual power draw, so I don't have to worry about it too much. Oh, nice. Oh, also, I did forget I needed to set this one. Is this actually already linked up? Yes, it is. Cooking ingredients and also edibles. There we go. I've heard of them. I use Astro, but I have heard of those. There we go. Okay, some extra fillets. Only requires a little bit of power consumption. I will take it. Ah, yes, yes. I think Sume's old headset was Audio-Technica as well. Can't remember who had one. I remember someone asking me about it, and their old headset was one of those. Soon we will have my industrial cooler running. Soon. Ah, it looks so good. It really does. Ah, it's such a nice system. I do need to get petroleum over here. That's about it. Mouse is a Razer Hyperflex induction mouse. Ah, gotcha. I do need to replace all of that. Soon. Soon, Proto. We'll have the industrial cooler online soon. I really want to finish it tonight, but I kind of doubt we'll be able to get around to it. Water is flowing, but it's going to take a bit. I need to get the petroleum online. All the infrastructure is all built for it. I just need to get steel over here. I have to keep shoveling sand over to the main base. Or, well, from main base specifically. Everything else is working out pretty well so far. Flexers are wiping out most of our CO2 problem that we had when we had the tile disappear on us. Still gotta clean this out at some point, but that seems relatively okay for now. Temperatures are down to 222 on this side. 245 here. Yep. Yeah, you really can't. That would be bad. Oh, we're so close. I want this down to 240 tonight. Ah, that's the goal. 5 steam turbines is just not enough cooling. And you just build giant strips of steam turbines and just clean this entire system. Problem is that I don't have enough cooling units to be able to pull that off in one go. Ah, pain. Mouse requires an induction mousepad? Neat. Oh, we're almost up to 5 million food, too. Very good. Well, I should say 5 million at main base. We passed that a while ago. If we include all the other ones. Very nice. Very good input. How much steel do we have? We've got 18.6 tons of steel. How much obsidian do we have? That's my big question. 5.8 tons. That's not much. I need to send it though. That's always good. That is always good. Like if you play with your wrist instead of your arm, you get way better accuracy. Like with anything that you're doing. So when it comes down to mouse DPI, it's like, yeah, it really matters that you can keep moving with just your wrist. Now that's what I mean. If you're playing with your if you're playing with a mouse in any game that requires high precision, normally there's two ways to play, and that's the wrist and the elbow. And the thing is that even if it's just using using just your index finger and ring finger, or anything else, when it comes down to all your macro buttons and everything else, the two ways that we as people just operate is just either are you a wrist player or are you a shoulder, and it really does determine based on how your EPI is set up. Generating too much CO2 for porn. Where's Zaby? Alright, Zaby, I'm kind of creating a CO2 problem here, mostly because the oxygen is way too thick. Sorry about that. Okay, we can disable that now. Clean all that up. I'll just let this break, and then we don't need to worry about it. Lol. That's pretty funny. To be honest, that's probably a good thing. Kilograms, yeah, that'll be fine. I'm just gonna let this break. I hope the rest of the pipes don't break, but I'll just have to make do with it. I only want it breaking up here. Come on, mini gas pump, die already. Auto repair. Keep venting all the steam. Not really doing anything. I want it to break down so it doesn't get stuck in here. There we go. There we go. That's the last little bits. I was hoping it wouldn't break in here on the way out. Oh well. Just wanted it to break this and break the actual tile behind the gas vent. Hope to leave it at that. Oh well. Dips, can you guys repair that? I can repair the one. Can't reach the other. That's perfectly fine. That. Go. I haven't used a trackball in ever. Like 200? Nice. Especially on Command Conquer Generals. Fucking damn good game. Ah, fuck you, EA, by the way. Seriously. one. Hopefully this melts, we can pump the rest of that in. Yes, for anyone wondering, Generals, I believe, was the last one that Westwood actually got to work on before EA took them over and then fucked everything, is the best way to put it. Well, yes, technically. But then again, everyone ends up using it if it's in esports, because everyone's going to use every single advantage humanly possible. It's the same reason that on CSGO, a lot of the times you'll see maximum low settings, and all other settings that can possibly give any level of advantage is used. And all of that is well within the game's fair usage, especially in esports, unless specified otherwise. But everyone's pretty much used to it, so that's just the norm. As long as the actual people who are regulating it are A-okay with it, then all's fair in love and war, so to speak. Oh, we're so close. I fix this CO2. Alright. I'm gonna force the issue here. There we go. Oh yeah. Of course, Proto. Oh, we have one tile that I was hoping wouldn't break, but oh well. We'll get it back in there and fix it eventually. Technically, I can just pop this tile and then come in and do it. Yeah, let's do that. Absurd. It's just absurd. Gonna high priority that. 11 million DPI, that's just absurd. I feel like a broken record, but holy shit. Yeah, I definitely need to build an actual cooling loop for this thing. Set this up as an 8 priority and we'll get around to getting that built. I'll probably just build a cooling box down here so that way I can incorporate it in with the oil reservoir. That's nice. There we go. And yep, that is nice. Oh, there's a hatch. Oh, come on. Cactus. Come on, buddy. You can do it. No, Fine Art will do it instead. Fine Art is back down to 0% stress problem. Good, good. I feel like most people forget that having Braille on like keystrokes is actually really nice. Even if you don't know Braille, once you get used to the feeling of it, it's so easy. You don't even need to see it. Like, if all the lights went out on everything and all your stuff just was breaking, but you're still on, like, still functioning, it's just nice to have. But you could be pretty much blind and you'd still be able to do it as long as you know the feeling of your keyboard and mouse. That's a nice feature. Just across the board. Yeah, exactly. Up the priority there. is now fully functioning, which means the entire base's temperature should be completely stabilized. Ah, so good to see. This guy's still gotta melt. I still feel like I need to import more water. My dupes don't produce enough. Well, they are producing more water than they're consuming, but they're not producing enough water to keep everything rolling on their own as of right now. I don't actually have that much water consumption. It's just oxygen at this point. Yeah, it's just oxygen at this point. I'm assuming you always did the tank rush. That was always like the meta play in generals. It's always felt weird, because it's like, oh yeah, every other base construction is useless. Units are the only thing that mattered. Hey Lex, welcome back. Oh yeah. If you're doing Tiberian Sun, then yes. Generals is the wrong one. If you play a Dawn, then you're playing. Let's see. Tiberian Wars, Tiberian Sun, the original one. Red Alert 2, Red Alert 3, which obviously was EA. And you've got Generals and Generals Rush Hour. Which Generals Rush Hour never really got an esports because they ended up breaking it so badly. Because of what EA did. Because they were working on it as Westwood beforehand. And then EA told them to completely rebalance the entire game. And in doing so, they completely fucked it. So it's like, that one never got an esport. But only because it was so imbalanced that it was too easy to break. So nobody ever really did it. You see people at LAN parties do it back in the day. But yeah. Yeah, and then fucked it over. Well, proceeded to literally burn it to the ground. Oh, you were on the Sims team with Maxis? I feel so bad for you guys at Maxis. SimCity 4 was the literal peak. And then they did nothing with it. And then they just made The Sims. And then Sims 2. And then Sims 3. And then Herbs. Oh, you were on the Sims 1 and 2 instead of SimCity. Gotcha. God, it still hurts, though. Like, EA has killed everything Westwood related. They killed everything Maxis related except The Sims. But they still killed SimCity. And then they stopped doing the offshoot games, which were actually the fun ones. Like Sims 1 and 2 were fantastic. They were. They were very good video games. And then they just killed everything else. Yeah, Jagex, yep. I will say this. RuneScape's new raid looks really good. I really do want to end up doing it at some point in the future. I don't know if we'll do it on stream, but it definitely looks good. Oh, come on. Oops. It's at 9 for a while. Come on, guys. Yeah, I was going to say, Jagex probably paid way better than EA. I mean, again, EA at that point was just burning every bridge humanly possible. And it sucks, because it's like, they have all these IPs, and they fucking don't use them. Like, that's the thing that bothers the shit out of me with EA. Is that they buy up all these IPs, strip the companies, and then just ignore the fact that they have no talent. And then they just go, okay, cool, what do we do with it now? And then they sit on it for like a decade. And then when they finally do start testing it, it's like completely garbage. Nobody has any idea what the original vision of the games were. And it just collapses. Almost every single time. Because, I mean, again, they fired everyone that actually had the creative freedoms on the projects originally. So it's like, okay, cool. Yeah. It just sucks. Yeah, the Origin EA. Yeah, you've told me about the Origin EA merger when you were there, as well as the Ultima Online. Yeah, it bothers me so much with EA, where it's just like, if they just get their heads out of their ass and actually realize that they have a lot of stuff that people like, and they've done nothing with it. Like, at all. Mostly because they can't find talent to do anything with it. I feel like that's been the biggest problem. Also, let's save that plastic for later. Oh, nice. Still not there yet. We're almost there. 426. I need to set 1,000 kilograms across the board. When I see the water getting on top of this liquid vent, then we're good. I can remove this, seal it in, and we can go from there. Soon. Then I gotta get the petroleum over here. But once that's done, we're pretty much completely finished. Of course, dude, it's a mobile game. If you're making a mobile game, I expect nothing less. Just try to make it not as egregious as most of the others. I mean, you can if you want, but you won't get any sympathy from me. I'll tell you that's a promise. But I hope your project does actually turn out pretty good. I'm a little worried about the shine bugs. Any negatives to light over here? Nope, they're good still. Okay. Are you doing it as like a puzzle game for Android, or are you doing it as like Tiny Tower or any of the other ones? Or like that? For fuck's sakes. Poor Max, no! Decorating 11. Grease Monkey, okay, cool. Unconstructive, can't do building errands. Max, you got absolutely cucked, dude. Like, okay, cool. I have to make someone else build the frames so then he can paint on them. Every decorator needs to be able to have constructive, so that way if I send them via a rocket, then they can build their own paintings, statues, and other stuff. He is literally screwed. Oh, that hurts. I'm so sorry, Max. The printing pod has spoken and you got absolutely crapped on. Oh man. That's one of the worst dupes I've seen, because it's completely counterproductive to their actual interests. I mean, like, SimCity, got it. Got it. That makes sense. But, man, poor Max. I'm freaking screwed. Oh, that actually hurts just to look at. It's like, oh man, he just got... The printing pod said no! That is terrible. That is absolutely terrible. Oh, you mean like the original? The top-down, like, way back one. Got it. That one's still good, even to this day. Okay, we're getting to the point where the temperature in here is way too hot for any of my dupes to actually go in, so I think it's time that we just designate nobody in here anymore. Everything's made out of steel, so it's all fine. That's definitely something I'll have to keep an eye on. Oh yeah, for mobile, that's perfectly fine. Yeah, therein lies the problem, is making sure that the player and slash customer can actually move around and actually utilize stuff. Like, ONI is extremely good on its UIX. There is some issues, mostly with discerning of colors and other materials, mostly because they had it down originally with, like, radiation being green. Really easy to tell. The problem is that if I go into research, some reason, it's now piss yellow. Still weird. Also, yeah, not a great advanced research color anymore. The purples, because it actually kind of smears the actual black text. Not great. Orange was fine. Orange was always fine. It was originally blue, purple, green, and orange, and that actually worked really well. Now you've got these two contrast each other, which is fine, and these two contrast each other, but they're on the opposite sides. So it just seems a bit weird in the UIX stuff. Because originally it was just, you know, yeah. The green matched more with what radiation was, rather than material research. I don't know why they changed it. They did it for a while and then they switched it. Yeah, I know. Exactly. There's that too. Like for me, it's not an issue. For poor Sume, who's red-green colorblind, I don't think he can actually see those. If I remember right, I think this was gray for him, and this one was gray, which I thought was weird. I was like, I didn't know that was a thing until he was like, oh, you mean the gray research or the gray research? And I was like, wait. What? And that was when they switched it. Because when it was green, what happened was that the purple was much more pronounced, and for red-green colorblind, it was a lot easier for him to see it. But when they changed it to yellow, for some reason, it's the same color for him. And I was like, wait, that's really dumb. And there's no colorblind settings, by the way, if I remember correctly. Did they actually add that? Oh, they did actually add that in. So yeah, they've got Protomania and yeah, that one's for the blue. It just seems really weird. I don't think that actually. Yeah, it's good. Let's just check it real quick. In-game text will require restart. This is fine. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just check this real quick. It also looks a little weird to me. Nope, research did not change. One of the most important things didn't get changed. Oh, that's not good. I have not actually tried these out yet. They're still a work in progress, obviously. And nope, no changes. So yeah, he'll still see gray and gray. That's not good. That's not good at all. Sorry, bud. Set that back to normal. I'm assuming that only applies in the temperature gradient, because that's where the temperature overlay matters. I mean, it's nice to see that it exists, but it's weird that this was the problem that he was having with ONI a long time ago. Oh, not really a long time ago, just a couple months ago. Really? Like 7? No. It's almost been a year. I think they finalized the radiation like 8.5 months ago, pretty much. It was 12 when we got the Rad New World update, because it was last October. And they fully finalized all the colors, which, again, it seemed a bit weird. Okay, good. One deodorizer is going. Should hopefully clean up some more of the slime dung that's just left around. Still gotta clean up all the actual slime here. We out of sand again. Oops! Deliver more sand. We need the cooler done. I want this sealed up tonight, and then I can get all the petroleum pumped over here over the next like episode and a half. I just want the primary cube, rectangle, finished. This is our giant, big-ass radiator. For anyone wondering, yeah. It's a bit of a beefy boy. And in testing, it worked wonders. I don't really have to worry about it. It did require 2 aqua tuners, though, to fully function. And I need another one for cooling everything else. Still don't know what we're going to do with the copper volcano. These things are a nightmare to deal with, so we will see. And this will eventually be linked up to this. And this will go up and over and across. I also need to convert everything over to insulated tiles, so that way we have no temperature transfer for the cobalt over there and gold here. And this gold will go out this way, down and over. The cobalt will go down and over. Yeah, I'll make sure that it pops out this way. We'll probably actually link the cobalt. Yeah, we'll pick it up over here on this side, send it through the entire thing as a cooling loop. Probably like that. Poke it out this way and down. And this will all be sealed in properly. Obviously, the dangerous ones is this cobalt volcano and this one. Once both of them have been fixed, oh, I should say their threats have been eliminated, and we should be getting about, I believe it was 38 degrees to 29 degree material out, and then that will all get shipped straight up to the base, and I will be building a nuclear launch facility up here, and all that will be getting sent back at base. That's the plan, anyway. In the test world, this thing worked wonders. For 400 cycles, so... I could have just let it keep going, but I obviously had more things to do, and we also had not included episodes to get uploaded to YouTube. I couldn't let it keep going any further than that. So close. I'll be so happy when this is done. 53 kilograms, good. My one's still 247, 244. Get to 240. I want 240 tonight. I don't want to stick in the reactor until we get to 200, but it is definitely in the cards soon. I also have to vacuum out all of these, put these in boxes, clean this all up, fully insulate this, pretty much isolate this side of the room. Because once these are sealed in, then I can not really have to care about the rest of this. I will eventually vent all this and convert this all into water. I don't know what we'll do with it after that. Over here, this will all be part of the primary industrial brick. So this will be expanded downwards. And then we'll be adding in more natural gas generators, as well as more hydrogen generators. We'll also add more battery space. Because I won't need this liquid lock here anymore. I can scoot it over here. And this entire system can be frozen out, so that way it's safe to use. And then obviously nuclear here, steam turbine here, here. Aqua tuner down here, pump here. Nuclear waste will get all shipped straight out the top. Yeah. Probably gonna have to make a nuclear waste pipe that goes all the way up. Oh, I actually have to go through that wall, I think. There's also a possibility I can just take it straight to the center and then down this way to the main base. So I can either take it out this way or I can take it straight up. And I'm kind of like, I should probably do left. Obviously, we still have a possible bug problem, but we will see what happens when I turn it on. If it's really bad, obviously we are turning this off. I'm insulating this entire thing with plastic. Like, about yay big of plastic, and then we can run it again. Very concerned about the issue at hand that we may have a radioactive laser going through our base. It could be really bad. I am not completely open to the idea of vaporizing my base. Dupes, could you please deliver the sand? That would be great. When you're ready, of course. Still wondering how I'm going to swap all of this polluted water out. We do have a Paku in there, and I kind of want to leave him in there. Probably just take a regular pump. Refinement. I feel like I'm completely wasting this, but on the other hand, it's kind of temporary, so it is definitely temporary. I could just set it up like this. A super crappy and very basic. Again, I do mean like super basic manual generator basic setup with a there. So it's so dumb. There we go. That'll do. It's so derpy. And that'll actually work, so. Hate the fact that that's gonna work. I'll handle that. There's that still filling in, we're okay. And some water leakage. Yeah, water leakage. Some steam made it in? Dib should be able to clean that up, no problem. Okay, that's all that working. Oh, the dupes have actually got around to doing these. Good. Yeah, I definitely need to add a cooling loop for this. Petroleum? Petroleum. And we'll use petroleum. Like, yeah, why not? I'm actually almost thinking of linking this up with this one, and then having them all connected down here in a box. So, the downside obviously is that I need to add... I want to do 2 steam turbines. You know what? It's going to be affecting up there. 160% return or only 30% return? We can work with 1. If I need to, I can always upgrade it later. Downside, I have no steel, so I can't build one of these yet. I can get everything set up for it, the extra cooling unit, but that's about it. prepared for it. Alright, utilities. Make sure we have this nice and lined up. Yep. Go there, there. That up like that. Oh, actually, you in the corner. Thermal sensor there. Automation wire for that one, that. Power wire, that side. Heavy watt. I wanted to add 2 steam turbines. I just need to make sure that we connect diagonally. So I can expand this room later onto this side. That's redirected later. Fine. Again, this will probably end up getting put here at a later date, but we don't really need it right this moment. What? No. I have a better spot for you. Yeah, that way I can add it in later on this side on the corner. Goes up. That. And this will allow them access to build everything that they need to. Let's connect that over. I want to connect these to this. Be much more like that. Yes. Okay. We'll cool down the Drekos first. Bring them down to about 35 degrees from 61. And that should easily be able to keep this thing below its melting point, which I believe was 1,000 or something. 1,409. Yeah. As long as it doesn't melt, you're fine. Obviously, that's the big problem. Space melting. Always an issue. Personally, we need to keep it below 400, because that would be the issue for the petroleum that would be utilized for the cooling loop, as well as for the cooling interaction. That's a bit more important. Yes, the outputs. Cool this first. Cool the much hotter. Well, technically not for long, much hotter, but a little cube in here, rectangle. Rectangle with a notch. To put it. I will definitely add some cooling on this side. Yep, that'll work first. Okay, that should keep things rolling. Okay, so that should just be the basic cooler for the interplanetary launcher setup that we'll be doing. Right now it's just going to be very basic. Eventually I will expand this into a nuclear waste output, so it'll be a hell of a lot better. Because the main thing that we need to be sending over is petroleum, and then eventually probably methane. That's the goal anyway. The entire base needs to be centered around the fact that we will be shipping stuff up to space and sending off liquids and solids up to space. Right now it's completely self-sustaining and I don't have to think about it for their survival purposes, but I need to think about it for production purposes. Disable these buildings because they're not running at the moment. And yet they keep delivering dirt. Oops, please just storage, would you? And uproot these real quick. Even though they're not operational, they're still consuming dirt. It's a bit strange. There we go. Wasn't seeing any water getting consumed, just the dirt. May actually need to scoot this on over to this side. I will probably move the power transformers as well. To be honest, they should be up here, not down there. We'll go down 1 degree. Whole base is now looking green across the board, so that's very good. Let's go check back in on the industrial cooler real quick. $536. Power again. You gonna reactivate 45 cycles? Yep. That's the problem. This thing is actually way more than enough energy to run everything by itself. Downside, once they go dormant, their entire system cuts off. So this could keep going indefinitely as long as the Gold Volcano is, you know, functional, and I can deliver sand enough. Well, enough sand to keep this functional. They're definitely effective for sure. Thing with quite a bit of slime lung left around. I really need this to get filled. Come on, dupes. You know what? Let's just maximize these. Come on, Dupes, get the fish tank done. You can do it. There we go. And come on, Dupes, you can do it. The primary focus. Everything else is secondary. No. What about that polluted dirt blob? I really just need to clean up all the slime on the entire planet and ship it on up into our radioactive water puddle, so to speak. Wait, did it finally kill everything? Hooray, it did! Good. Okay, well, all the industrial tank fills. Getting everything else built. 44, 242, it's so close. Come on, 240. I believe in you, steam turbines. Do your jobs. I'll be so happy when this is finally done, because then these won't run anymore and this entire area can be chilled down to like -20 again. I don't know what I'm going to do with the bees after that. No, toilets. Where's Proto? Oh. Spoon's got a full bladder. Spoon! Emergency! Go to the bathroom. Spoon, no! God damn it. Spoon. Bathroom. Now. Go. There you go. Okay. Bladder 55. Hey, what are you at? Bladder 56. Okay. No. Oh. Okay, cool. We need to finish these. Come on, Dupes, I believe in you. Build the tank. Finish the walls. Oops! Get over here and do this. Thank you. I know you're taking it from a long way, but I did give you guys speed boosts across the entire map. The entire area is like stupidly gold plated. You have 50% speed boost almost everywhere with maxed out athletics. Come on. only downside, I don't really have any place to put it. Yeah, the oxidizer. Or deodorizer. In the corner, I guess? Actually, how's the decor? I had a feeling it would be, like, blinding green. Yep. I had a feeling. It's all made out of gold. And the dupes love gold. That's fair. Definitely need to deconstruct this. Nothing requires cobalt, right? Yes. Okay. Extra plastic do we have plenty of plastic. Okay. Pretty sure we can stop sending plastic. We are still sending it. Still sending plastic? We are not. We're only sending obsidian. How much obsidian do we have over there now? Alright, sorry Mr. Mealweed. Or Mealwood, you need to go. You are a weed though. 100% at this point. Out of the way, please. That one piece of neutronium actually causes me quite a bit of a pain in the butt. Power-wise, I need to rejig this up and sever this. Well, to connect a heavy watt all the way on up, which is fine, to be honest. So we do that, and then I connect that with gold, and then max priority that. Okay, that should be good for now. They're slowly and assuredly building all of that. What's their new principles? Pufflet Sweetle eggs or supply buff dupe. I think we'll take the Pufflet actually. Do we still have any over here? Did they all die? No, we got one. Okay. I need the actual puffs to survive here, and the reason being is because I want squeaky puffs. Because I'm gonna get hot tubs. The only way to do hot tubs effectively is for chlorine gas vent. That's the only chlorine gas vent that we have access to at this point. So obviously it's kind of our primary focus at this point. Gulp fries would be easier. Well, if I could put gulp fires in here, it would be easier. Yeah, the fish feeder needs to be over there. Apply 2 doors. Go there and there. Later here. Just put them right there. I don't need to think about it. $99. That's fine. There we go. Well, they're kind of working on it. I feel like I need to add another battery problem here, I feel like. Yes. Let's just ramp up our actual storage facilities, and we'll see what happens. Hope we get the dupes moving on that. You land anything else up here? Anywhere safe? Nope. Tons and tons of ethanol here to build a fridge, so this will probably be the next planet we go to. It also has our tungsten volcanoes on it, which is extremely important to me. A little bit more. Yeah, they just kind of slowly blink away at it. That's fine by me, as long as it gets done. Oh, whoops. Going on backwards. Let me go check on it, make sure everything's working. It's not working. Why are we having a problem? Ah, because it got fucked. That would explain a lot. Did not rotate it. Idiot. Nope. Or so I just wasn't paying attention. Okay, that seems at 125. There we go. I feel like I need to just ship tons and tons of water in. Okay, we got 19.8 tons of obsidian. We're gonna need all of that. I'll turn that off at least. Yeah, that was expected. That was definitely expected for a moment. I don't really feel like utilizing the fridge water to do this, but we might need to cool this down for a moment. Yeah, that's gonna be hot. We're taking obsidian that was insanely hot temperatures and shoving it across the teleporter. It works really well, it's just extremely dangerous. It's still worth it, for sure. Concerning. Okay, give me the button. Thank you. Where's the kid? Where? Oh, that's fine. Okay, so we have a lot more obsidian now. Okay, so the lava blade will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right there. Tiles of freedom. I need 5, 10, 15. Hmm. Move this forward a bit. Okay, that is acceptable. We'll need stations. There will be an atmosuit knock. One atmosuit, because we'll only be sending one dupe at a time to even deal with this at all. Under any and all circumstances. That one's safe. That's the only safe one. We won't even dig it up until we have to. So there's that too. I also have to think about the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, the lava blade will end up pushing all the way up to about here. We'll be pouring water directly onto it. And steam turbining everything. We'll do our injection from here in. If we can gain access to the liquid sulfur geyser, I can make infinite food and water and dirt on this planet. And then I can start shipping most of the dirt back to the main base, and any of the excess materials that get like side produced, including the Fleetwood farm, which I will build right in here at some point. I need more copper ore before I can do it. Probably. That also requires that the core gets cooled down, so I can build more radiation, so much more rocket systems, and also create more diamonds, so I can drill with said rocket systems. It's getting there, we're just not there yet. Those are current problems. You take this all the way over here. Going to suck. It has to be built, but I hate it. Dictating so much resources to this. But we need it. There's an industrial plant. I need a spine going from the top to the bottom. I'm gonna cancel that so the dupes can still climb up and around, so I don't have to worry about it. And that one for the time being. This will be the cooler for the most part. It's gonna suck. Because I have to build an actual aqua tuner over here, pipe this stuff over to this side, and send it through. If this wasn't here, I would just build it over on this side and not have to worry about it. But it is, and until I can clean it and cool it down, nothing I can do about that. Not safely, anyway. Should hopefully get us to at least 700 today. I want more. I want to cap this thing. I don't need to think about it, but I gotta wait until my dupes can actually get enough power and sand down there to keep the ball rolling, so to speak. Or keep the pump flowing. To be honest, I should probably just shove this down there. Take this table all the way down. Yeah, screw it. Okay, cool. Okay, there, that's fine. Let's scoot everything that away. We'll remove this side a little bit. Want it all within range of one auto sweeper. Need a critter sensor. And leave. Wait, no. Critter sensor with a. Just run two, actually. So if this one detects over a certain amount, it turns off this one. If this one detects under a certain amount, then it turns this one off. Yeah. Let's remove the bog bucket, shall we? There we go. Nope, it's almost out of juice. 590 and climbing. Oh, it's getting there. I want to steal this thing in and then never have to worry about it again. We're so close. Already almost 7. I want to be done with it tonight. Not looking like that might be possible. The gold volcano going dormant on us definitely hurt. Fine. There you go. Pump this. Good. Keep hugging those eggs, buddy. Spoon. Spoon. Bathroom. Now. Oh no, Frey pissed themselves in the water tank. Oh well, that's perfectly reasonable. I have no complaints with this. Now you all spewed germs everywhere, but eventually I will just poke a hole through space and then kill everything. I think we'll be fine. I still don't know what we're gonna do with Rudabo. I need to strip the entire planet of all of its iron at some point, and aluminum. Stuff is extremely important. Anyone injured? Nope. The base is doing actually okay. Other than the obsidian problem. We had to jump and start by throwing it across the teleporter. Not the best thing I could do, but really the only option that we have at the time. The folder, good. There it is, 240. Okay, we hit that one. Hit one of the marks I was hoping for. Thank goodness. I want to get this fish tank built. I'm just gonna put the kill chamber like right here. Just one tile. Just like that. How big is the space? It's only 316. That's not enough for all of that. probably get rid of the recreational room and just allow everything to connect. That is an option. Or I could just eventually connect this all out into space and not have to worry about it too much. I can always add a liquid lock right here and just let it connect to space. Boom, done. Don't have to worry about tile distances. You know what? Yeah, that would work out quite well, actually. I can either do that, or I can cut across down. Nah, we'll just follow the base contours. Makes more sense to do that. One, two, three. Oh, I'll put us right at 96, actually. Yep. So if I get those in and that in, we're done. Mission complete. The primary breeding chamber for the first fish tank is done, and I don't really think we'll need any more than that. Because at most, I think we'll have like 5 or 6 dupes here. And one of these Pacu fish tanks is pretty absurd on the food production. Now, I will admit the new Sancti Pintros are completely dumb, but little poke shells and their superpowers of the Sunny Pintros right over here. They make so much seafood, it's ridiculous. Thank you, dupes. Food down here that I can't really do anything with at the moment. Are we up to 594? We're so close. Great, forcing the dupes to go again. They're just slowly working on this one. That's perfectly fine. I need to disable that so the dupes can walk past it. They really need to work on this one as well. Good, that's done. Okay, good. Job well done, Dupes. Come on. Bill, damn it. It's not gonna get done in time, and I can tell immediately. I really wanted to complete this tonight. 36:53. We're almost right on the mark. We're gonna definitely be over if I'm not careful here. Get the hard to reach ones in first, shall we? Also, let's check our new printables. A pay. They have doctoring and building, germ resistant, shabby jester, and grease monkey. No talents or traits. Traits with interests at all. Damn it. Hey, can you come back with researching, farming, and I think maybe rocketry? No. Athletics. Yeah. Just give me that. Give me suit wearing, farming, with research. No really bad negative. I don't even care if they're just ones. It's all I need. Do that, we'll have a much better time pay. I keep trying to get a good pay, and it's just not getting spawned in properly is a good one. Driving me nuts. We'll get her eventually. Swear it. If you guys could just finish this, that would be great. Quite a bit of gold down there at least at the moment. They're definitely taking their sweet time with this. Come on, dupes, hurry it up. Faster you do this, the less time you have to spend in the water tank. I mean, the less time I have to put you guys through hell. Okay. Do the panels and do those two. Got everything else done. Oh, spoon. One thing I didn't want you to do. You guys are taking too long, come on. Come on, Dibs, grab everything, please. There we go. Delivering a building. Are we getting there? Unrested too bright. I hate killing shiny nymphs. I love them and I hate them at the same point. Come on, guys. Get me the gold. We're so close. Go check on everything real quick. What's main base doing? Brakes, no nothing crazy. We all good? Yeah, I think we're okay. We hit our bracket on temperatures, so that's good. That's a huge step forward. Like this was 1,853 degrees. Now it's around 2,000 or 250 over here and 240 there. 218 over here. We're getting there. We're actually getting there. Oh, it feels good. Nope. Give her steam breakage. Get up steam at 122 degrees. Sometimes we're getting breaks inside the actual pipes. A bit weird. So close to having the perfect room size. 99. We're so close. Ooh, Mr. Fish. Ooh. Come on, dupes. You can do it. Slowly converting all the polluted water over. Oh, I think it's almost done. 646. Okay, so every full battery is 120 kilograms-ish of water transfer. That's like 4 more cycles. If I can get the dupes down here to keep this thing charged for 4 cycles, we've got it. 37, 20. Ah, we're not gonna make it. I got 2 more cycles. Yeah, the sun's already starting to come up. Damn it! I was really hoping we could get it tonight. I was pretty confident we could. The problem was this went dormant. Our infinite power supply that comes from this went dormant. It's now 96. Good. Okay. Any other dupes coming? Frey? Where's Frey? Right? Mr. Shinebug, you have angered the wrong person. I am sorry for your loss, but you are not going to live very long. Oh, sorry, you are a sunbug. We're actually much worse. Let me check. OBS is showing them good. Right on the precipice of yellow. Yeah, everything looks stable. Jumps are another stream. Yeah, just go check. OBS is completely green. We've had 253 lost frames over the last 8 hours. So, 0.01%. Also, welcome back, Frank. Huh. That's never good. We almost have the industrial cooler done. I was really hoping tonight we could get it done. Yeah, you gold volcano, why'd you have to go dormant? By excess power generation, it didn't require duplicate time. Why? Both of them are now dormant. I think the cobalt one is good for a while. Yeah. Soon. Soon my industrial cooler will be finished. Oh, kind of finished. The primary rectangle will be done, and I don't need to touch this ever again. I just need to add more insulation and make sure everything's sealed together. And then I need to add water into this tank here, and then all these pipes need to be filled with petroleum. That's about it, actually. Just once this box is completely filled with water, the radiator is done. Then comes the next fun part, which is exporting petroleum from this planet using a railgun and shooting it all the way over to Tripola That way we can fill this. We are very close to that. I'm also getting the fish tank started, so... Or more so finished, actually. We're very close to done with this one. Just need to add more water and finish that off. Yeah, still quite a few little things in there that need to be finished. What is that? Wait, that's not an unreachable dig game. There. Please deliver that and then build it. Thank you, dudes. I do also need to input water over here into this little bucket here. But besides that, that's pretty much done. Also, the decor is absolutely insane because it's made of pure gold. Oh boy. Gold and cobalt. Actually, how is my decor now? God, decor is insane in certain places. It's like, oh, look at all the excess machinery, and it's just green everywhere. Higher priority not to clean up some more of that. Primary space cooler and the Draco cooler should be dumped soon. Oh, by soon I mean like probably 2 episodes. It'll take my deeps a little while to get that done. Palin, we've been doing a lot of micro tweaks and other stuff. It's actually looking pretty good. Main base is now almost completely green across the board. Which is really good news. You know what? I'm going to leave that alone for now. Oxygen's looking good. CO2's looking good. Ethanol, I could probably run the ethanol machine for a little bit longer. Gas-wise, I should probably burn off some more of this natural gas. Water still concerns me. We are definitely water positive right now, but only barely. I just don't have that many dupes, so we're not making a lot of excess water. Also, our cooling rack is looking pretty good. You know what? That's fine. That stuff will melt anyway, it's not a big deal. Definitely naphtha. And we're going to put water here. Use that as a buffer. The downside, obviously, is I need to get more water on this planet. Yeah, I'll definitely have to import some of it. Oof, 83 degrees. It's not great. It's not great. At least the majority of it shouldn't be too big of a deal. And it again, 7:05. Ugh. We're not gonna make it. Not tonight anyway. I was really hoping we would have it done now, and we could focus on trying to get the other petroleum systems online for episode 80. That's definitely not the case. So close. We'll definitely get it tomorrow for sure. Like 100% we'll definitely get it tomorrow. Episode 80, I guess, will be the complete finish for this thing. At least for the primary construction. Then comes filling up all the pipes, filling up the actual cooling box. And then after that, I think that's pretty much everything. Yep. 240, 208, 240.1. How much is the average is 240.1 right down there. I'll definitely have to look into exporting my water back to this planet again. I want this entire thing full. You know what? Let's high priority the spine real quick and connect to the geothermal plant that we're building. It's all looking pretty good. Got a lot more sand, right? Yes. I'm gonna get them to deliver that real quick when they're done going to the bathroom and tending to themselves. Just gonna keep eating those bookshelves and hope. Okay, yep. I think that's all she wrote for me tonight. The sun is definitely starting to come all the way on up. Dang it. My best estimate is probably cycle 1328 to 1327 to getting this done. So it'll definitely be cycle 80. The biggest issue obviously is that we just don't have the power without needing my dupes to come down here and do it. So I can't just let this thing run indefinitely until it would finish. But I think that's all she wrote for tonight. Make sure I get this saved. Cycle 1321. Oh, we made a hell of a lot of progress, actually. I just wish we could get the industrial cooler done. Or I'm like, I want this done so that way I can start shipping cold, refined metals all over the game. We don't need to worry about anything after that, because then I can start replacing the entire base with gold again, and then we can just go from there. No problem. Golden type. That's all I need. But I think that's all she wrote. That was quite effective. Oh. We've got a cooler being built over on Butalin, Fopalin. We did a bunch more tweaks, mostly just to keep things a little bit more automated, and we've started work on the Lava Blade cooler. And obviously, Tripolo, we're working on the massive industrial size radiator. I'm pretty content with that. As a whole, I'll chalk this one up as a great success. It could have been better if we had gotten it done and our volcano didn't decide to turn off. Oh well. There's always episode 80 and beyond, which we will be recording tomorrow.